Hi, my name is Eric Concius, the Internet Marketing Strategist at Make Tech Better Incorporated, and I'm going to give you a brief introduction to our firm, what we do, and talk a bit about effective webvertising. So a little bit about me. I'm originally from Parsippany, New Jersey. I have a degree in psychology from Rutgers University. I was ordained as a Jewish cantor from Hebrew Union College, and I've been a computer nerd since 1981. So let me tell you a little bit about Make Tech Better. Due to a life situation, I needed a new career direction. I had opted to leave the pulpit, and so in 2012, with my wife Monica Flaherty, we incorporated Make Tech Better. Our two main practices are Salesforce and Internet Marketing, website design, development, and strategies. And it is this area that I want to draw your attention to today. So what makes for an effective website? Well, the primary thing you want to concentrate on is having a clear focus. That way it's immediately clear what the website is about, who it's for, and what the visitor can get out of visiting that site. Is it about a service or a product or information? And ideally you get your web visitor to do something, and that is done by a call to action. It's also known as a CTA. So let's take a look at what an ineffective website looks like and how Make Tech Better can take them from ineffective to effective. This is an actual client of ours. They're AirDocs Incorporated, located in New Rochelle. They're a wonderful HVAC company. They are owned and operated by a family, and the problem is that this website is not doing the job it's supposed to. Let's look at some of the positive things about it. For starters, it has relatively easy navigation. It's clear that if you're trying to look for products or contact information and so on, it's pretty easy to find that information. Furthermore, there's a phone number. That's really good. You want people to call this firm. And I can pay by credit card. That's something very good for me to know as a consumer. But what's wrong with this website? Well, for starters, it says contact us, but why should I contact? There's no call to action. There's no demand on the visitor of this website to convince me to pick up the phone yet. Furthermore, there's weak branding. This AirDocs graphic doesn't seem to convey any meaning about the company. As well, the location. I have no idea where this company is located just by visiting the home page. There's no call to action. So not only am I not impelled to pick up the phone and call, I'm not being asked to do anything else. I'm not asked to inquire about a free estimate or to learn more about the company. All in all, there are no clear goals that this website has set out to do. It's more or less a glorified brochure. So let's make it into an effective website. This is the AirDocs Incorporated website today that we worked on. And the idea here is to continue the positive things that AirDocs had going for it and augment that. So for starters, we have much better branding. AirDocs invested in a new image, a new brand look, and it's clear from the logo itself that AirDocs is about energy efficient solutions, and with the little snowflake and the flame, that there is cooling and heating involved. As well, there's not one but two calls to action. You can request a quote, and there's a video. More about video in a little bit. As well, too hot, too cold. Does that sound familiar? It should. It should evoke a story. And the story here is about the goal. And the goal is that this company is seen by a visitor as friendly, accessible, and reliable. The website is visitor focused. It's trying to get the potential client to engage and to see themselves within the website. Let's look at the rest of the website. Now, purposefully you can't see the whole thing in great detail. I want to show you the site in its full size if you were to scroll up and down on it. So first of all, everybody should know what the fold is. When you visit a web page, your screen can only show so much of that site at a legible level at the size that it's presented. Anything that is below that edge of your screen is considered below the fold. Much like a newspaper sitting on a newsstand is folded. You could see what's above the fold because it's lying there on the newsstand. But in order to see what's below the fold, you have to purchase the newspaper and open it up. So that means that the most pertinent and important information needs to be above the fold. It doesn't mean that no information should be below the fold. Hopefully your calls to action will garner enough interest and curiosity about your firm that your visitor will scroll down the page. You'll notice there's a repetition of phone numbers. Any point of contact for your potential client is really important, and especially in the case of an HVAC service provider, you want to make sure that they're accessible, and accessible by phone is really important. If you have an emergency, that's going to be key. Here we have practice areas. They're bullet pointed, very clear, very concise. Not a lot of reading to do there. And then right on the front page, there are testimonials. So if you have any doubt about the efficacy of this service provider, you have it right there, plus a little button that says more testimonials. We have a listing of familiar brands right front and center, and either these are going to mean something to the visitor or they won't, but the point is that we don't dwell on them. It is a graphical element. A little tease about experience. In this area, it says that they have been in business for over 15 years. They know what they're doing. And finally, in the footer, which is going to appear on every single page of the website, we have information. There we can see the logos for credit cards and payment. We also see the address and phone number for each location. And finally, we see the licenses. We want to know that this firm is licensed, bonded, and insured. But let's go back to above the fold and concentrate on this particular area here. That is the video. Why is a video so important? Well, I'll tell you, but first let's look at the video itself.
Too hot? Too cold? AirDocs will make you feel just right. Since 2003, AirDocs Incorporated has been the go-to source for Westchester, New York's heating and cooling needs. And now, with a second location in Fort Myers, Florida, AirDocs offers their expertise and quality down south. AirDocs is family-owned and operated by Sal Esposito, who treats all his customers like family. Got an emergency? It's AirDocs to the rescue. Need a brand new air conditioner? AirDocs will keep you cool. Does your furnace need maintenance? AirDocs will warm your home and your heart. Plus, AirDocs offers energy-efficient and green solutions for your home or office. With systems and services to fit every budget and financing available, AirDocs is the only HVAC company you'll ever need. Call today to get your climate under control. In New York, 914-813-1005. In Florida, 239-561-0304. AirDocs Incorporated. Just right.
This video is designed to evoke a warmth and a comfort, a trust, and a familiarity, so that if you've never visited this firm before, you're going to feel confident that they're going to treat you like family and treat you right. By the way, Make Tech Better Incorporated makes these kinds of explainer videos, and just to tell you about this particular video, from concept to script writing, to hiring the voiceover artist, procuring the music, doing the animation, and delivering the finished product, 2 days delivered, $999 as of today. That's a nice product at a very reasonable price given what else is out there. It is a very effective ad. It comes in at right at 1 minute, and even though there's trailer music afterwards, which can be cut, this commercial can easily also be used on television. So why is video so important? Well, as you saw, video is a communication form that everyone's familiar with. It's just like watching TV. The internet is fast enough and strong enough to power the technology so that it acts like television, unlike even 5 years ago. The average website visitation before a bounce is 4 seconds. A bounce simply is when someone visits your website, quickly analyzes whether they want to do business with you or not, and if they stay there, if they're engaged on your site, they're going to read through it. If not, they bounce. They go to another website. And since you only have 4 seconds to engage your visitor, if you can get someone to watch a 60-second video, you're much more likely to keep that audience. Furthermore, posting videos is a really effective way to increase your search engine optimization because video SEO really works well. When we posted this video, the day that we posted, we titled it Air Docs Incorporated, HVAC, New Rochelle, New York, and Fort Myers, Florida. And if you Google today under videos, HVAC New Rochelle, you'll see that the number one search is for Air Docs Inc. For that matter, if you were to search for HVAC Fort Myers, Florida, or just Fort Myers, same thing, top of the search. This is how effective video SEO is if it's done correctly. If you have any further questions about services that MakeTech Better Incorporated provides, or if you'd like to engage us in building either a website or creating an explainer video for you, please call us at 1-855-WE-GET-TECH. That's 1-855-934-3883.